it is Saturday, so let's talk about new release makeup products of the week since I'm wearing makeup today and I don't know if I will be tomorrow. So let's get it done right now. My buddies over at Glaminatrix Cosmetics have just shown a Pretty in Pastels palette that is coming out next weekend. So they're launching their cream blushes. I'm wearing one right now. I've been wearing them for the past couple of weeks because I'm going to be reviewing them. But at the same time, they're releasing this palette. Now, these are the release dates and the release information. I do, of course, have my discount code. It's just CAT, K-A-T, if you want 10% off. If you don't, you do you. I'm going to say I know what's in this. I'm not going to tell you because I can't tell you until they've revealed it, but I know what's in this and I think it's kind of fun. So yeah, I will have a review that will be coming up probably like Thursday or Friday, but it'll be before this releases anyway. So if you want to check that out, it is coming. Another palette that actually was sneak peeked, I don't know if I talked about it, I think I did. Natasha Denona, this is the Hyper Natural Face Palette. This is available now, as you can see, you can go shop it. This contains a bronzer contour. There's like three shades in one pan. I personally would just like swirl my brush and use it all in one color because I'm lazy. And there's a split pan blush, so a light pink and a bolder pink. And then you have 5 shimmery shadows. Now this to me, I didn't like on first appearance, but the more I see looks coming out, the more I'm like, oh, I don't mind this. These are the eyeshadow swatches. So you've got a bit of a like a smoky color, you've got a pinky color, and then you got into the browns. I love that iridescent twinkle that you can just put on your eye and be done with it. So I don't need this. I feel like I have this in spades with the I Need a Nude palette. But if you didn't have that and you wanted a travel like all in one palette, this one could be good for you. These are examples of different eye looks. So I love this kind of iridescent eye, but you can also go sort of smoky looks. This is an example of what I think they call like an everyday look, through to a really bold one. A nice sort of iridescent holographic kind of packaging, pretty. We've seen a bit of a sneak peek of a new Danessa Myricks Groundwork palette. So it's the same format as the Groundwork palette that had all the browns, whereas this has a lot more rosy, berry, terracotta sort of pinky tones. So if you liked that palette, which essentially was a pan of, the big pan is like a putty. It's a cream eyeshadow or multi-purpose product, so lips, face, eyes, and it's like a dry sort of putty blendable sort of formulation, and then it's got like a little complementary powder that you can set with, or just use the powder if you want, but a new one's coming. So I've heard really good things about that original palette. People really like it, and if you want sort of more pinky tones or berry tones, it's coming. This is more up my alley because I like blush and I love I like texture, but I don't need a whole palette of it. These are new spring colors from Patrick Ta. So there's a cream and a powder. So this format of blush has been around for years, I think since probably the launch of the brand, I think. But these are the spring shades. So you have a more orangey shade, which I want. If I'm going to buy any of these, like from the whole range, this is my blush color. I want it. There's also a cooler toned pink and a brown that I like the description of it because I think this is accurate. They call it the blush next door, which I think is true because if you're not really confident with bold blushes, this is like a sculpting blush similar to what I'm wearing today, where it'll give you a bit of color, but it's not going to sort of overwhelm your face. Obviously you can wear things a lot more pared down than I am, but this is a really beautiful color if you want a bit of color in your face but you're not sure what tone you are and you don't want to go too bright. I think this is a beautiful color. These are the swatches. So this is almost like the Velvet Teddy. There's a little bit of rosiness to it, but it is a bit of a brown. There's that light sort of Barbie pink, and then that beautiful sort of corally peach that, yeah, I would buy. There's also new shades of his lip gloss. Now this is a plumping lip gloss, and these 5 new shades, they're more pigmented versions. So these are the colors. This one's a bit weird. But yeah, if you like the formula, but you wanted a little bit more pigment, these ones are more pigmented versions. That's them in the tube. And you can see that it is available now at patricktar.com and online in-store at Sephora. These are the shades of a lip gloss. So the Major Volume Plumping Gloss. So there you go. And then the 3 blushes, blush duos. Speaking of blush duos, I talked about these last week. It was sort of like a sneak peek, but now they're available at KVD Beauty and we've seen more information. These are the Good Apple Longwear Blush Balm Duos and Good Apple Bronze and Sculpt Balm Duos. So they're all available now, and they do look. I mentioned last week, so I won't talk about this too much, but I really like the idea of having a range of foundation. So the Good Apple Foundation Balm was a pan sort of balm foundation. If you really like that, it's really nice to know that you have a similar formula in blush and bronzer and contour, because it should work all seamlessly together, which I like the idea of. These are the blushes. They are bold. So the first 2 are a duo, second 2 are more of a rosy, deeper duo. These ones are probably the warmest. So there's like a nice terracotta and a red. I wish there was also one that was an orangey one, so similar to the Patrick Ta, like a peachy orange duo, maybe like a vibrant tangerine and more of a muted peach. I think that would be beautiful. I would totally buy it. And this one's also really interesting. So it's like a berry and a purple. I know some people love purple blushes and they're quite hard to find. So snap up that one if you like it. And these are the 6 shades of bronze. So it's almost like a bronze and contour pairing. So fair, light, medium, tan, deep, and rich deep. And that one is at the moment sold out because there is a lack of really deep contour bronze products for people with deeper skin. They want to be contoured too. So that's great. I like this. Okay, the last thing I'm going to be talking about is a bit of a silly release, but you do you. Nails Inc. has collaborated with McDonald's. Look, I like McDonald's like the next person. I don't think I need nail polish themed with it, but you do you. There are different packs. These are sort of French tip press-on with little French fries prints on them. I think they don't look very good. They look pretty tacky, but I like the French tip, French fry sort of theme. Let's have a look a bit more at them, actually. There you go. I just think they look so fake, but oh well. This red pack I actually quite like because this colour red is beautiful and it's one of my favourite nail polish colours. Look at it! Without the stickers, it's beautiful. This is a pack that's interesting. It's got 2 nail polish colours. I don't know if this is supposed to look like the burger or the bun, but I like the stickers that look like the layers of, like it's got the sauce, it's got the pickles, it's got the bun. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah, again, I'm not going to use it, but now I just want Macca's. Lastly, there's this glitter nail polish. So I don't know why it's got gold hearts. I think it would have been better if they had like little French fries. I think that would be cuter. But, you know, it's not about me. So that's all available now if you're into McDonald's nails, because that's a thing. But I'll leave it there, shall we? Why not leave it on a high note? All right, have a good week. I'll see you soon.